Good morning. I'm here to discuss my remembrance for the one and only Ella French because other people have forgotten. Other people, excuse me. But I will never forget Ella French. It's been 1 year and a day since she died. And it's despicable, it's sad, it is uncalled for. She was just 29, and she will forever be 29. The world moves on, and so should the French family, because, if you're going to be stuck on, living the way the Parkland people are, just like, Lori Alhadeff and Fred Gutenberg and all of them, you're never going to have a good life, and suicidal tendencies will develop, okay? Just like Fred Gutenberg. I'm not going to side with these people, but I'm somebody who will speak the quiet parts out loud for them because they don't have the courage to do it. So, excuse me. I don't have a cold or COVID or anything like that, but I just have to unclog my nostrils in a way. But Ella French was out there doing her job. She was conducting a traffic stop on a vehicle when all of a sudden Amante Morgan, and I'm going to give fame and I want notoriety, he decided to pull the trigger, resulting in the murder of Ella French. And he did it execution style, mind you. Let's not forget. I know that the details are beyond graphic, but Ella French didn't deserve it. Oscar Carlos Yanez Jr. still in recovery, walking with a walker. And I offer my sympathy to him and his family. Not a day goes by without me thinking of our heroes and sheroes who have passed away. I know that Ella French won't be listening to this broadcast, and I know that a lot of people are going to forget her, but I'm somebody who will not. I have never forgotten about Commander Paul Bauer. I have not forgotten about other heroes who have passed away, including Marco DeFranco and those who have died from the coronavirus. But what I will say is the death of Ella French was despicable, and there hasn't been any accountability for this unfortunate femicide. Yes, I'm calling it a femicide because I'm somebody who will do the right thing regardless of what the risk is. I'm somebody with courage, and I will speak out when something is not right. I will not be a bystander. I will not be complicit to all the wrongs being put in this world. I'm somebody who will make a difference and who will be about change so there could be a better world for other people, and I'm somebody who would put others first before myself. Ella French had it all. A good paying job, a lot of friends, a family, being her brother and those who loved her. But as far as being married and all that, not yet. She was just starting. And she was just building the foundation for a family as far as I'm concerned. The photo albums, the memories, that's all that's left. And she will forever be 29. Just like Lori Alhadeff and everybody else says that they will forever be 14. In this case, Ella French will forever be 29. The sad part about the murder is these people want to go to trial. Amante Morgan, Eric Morgan, and Jamel Danzy of Hammond, Indiana. Yes, even though Jamel Danzy wasn't the shooter, he bought the gun and supplied it to Amante Morgan. So for that, he is complicit. And I do cry foul that Merrick Garland and all these other people haven't prosecuted Jamel Danzy. Look, the gun came from an all too familiar pipeline from Indiana to Chicago, or from Iowa to Chicago. You know, those are some pipelines. Missouri to Chicago, Wisconsin to Chicago. Those are some of the few places, but as far as we know, when it comes to the gun used to murder Ella French, that came from Indiana. So, Jamel Danzy, you had everything going for you. You were a teacher's aide, and you chose to commit one mistake to make Amante Morgan's life a bit better. Well, no, it did not make it better. It made it worse, and the beginning of his demise is just the warm-up. For Jamel Danzy to only serve 5 years in federal penitentiary, it's a slap in the wrist and a slap in the face for Elizabeth French and the rest of Ella French's family. It shouldn't be that way. It will not be that way. Therefore, I need you guys to start calling the Attorney General's office, the state attorney. You got Kim Fox, and you have Kwame Raoul, Merrick Garland as well, because this crime cannot go undetected, and thankfully it didn't. And my message to Amante, Eric, and Eric Morgan, as well as Jamel Danzy, you can't dispute the facts. You can't dispute the forensic evidence. You cannot dispute the decapitation, because the type of bullet that was used did a lot of damage to the brain and everything else. You can't lie anymore, Amante Morgan. So if I were you, just be a smart man and do the right thing. Plead guilty to your crime. But if you want to reach out to me, I'll go ahead and supply you a phone number. And that being for the French family, or for whoever wants to reach out and join my remembrance, because I'm somebody who wishes to pay my visit at the cemetery. Queen of Heaven Cemetery. That's where Ella French rests, if anybody wishes to go. But here's the phone number if anybody wishes to talk. 779-707-1664. Okay. So these individuals should have everything taken away. They shouldn't be paroled. And Jamel Danzy should have been immediately held without bail. Ella French, we will miss you. You've done a lot for the Englewood neighborhood, 63rd and 67th. Yeah, 63rd and Bell all the way to 67th and Bell will now be places to remember you, because the most despicable act occurred there. Today's weather describes how people feel about the incident, and some people will refer to it as such, but also this weather shows how we feel about the crime. The skies cry, and so do others who will miss you, Ella. I don't need a script because I know what to say, and I am one who would speak from the heart. I won several things, and so did Ella. She won a lot of achievements, and I do thank Ella French for rushing that poor little kid who was shot in the Inglewood neighborhood. She rushed him in the squad car to the hospital without needing to wait for an ambulance. That was good. I do commend you for that. And now, what we need is accountability for the horrific crime that took place on August 7th, 2021. Thank you.